Yeah, so it tends to get pretty lengthy, sometimes preachy, you know. A lot of life and a lot of culture. You be like, I can't do it! For one, an American. I can't bubble. That was crazy for you to fucking even think of doing that. People have inflated image of themselves and how good they are. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, you don't make it to that pinnacle and shit. You always blaming somebody else and shit instead of just eating that on your own. As I tell you, I said the main question I always give is first thing I do is something happens to me. The first question I ask is like, what the hell did I do? That's the first one. And I break down where I could have changed that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like where that dynamic could have been changed and how much control I had in order to make it shift the way that I wanted it to shift. Vice always looking for the easy out, right? It's always easy to you know, because this person didn't show up on time or this person did this and this person did it to me. And at no time, no one sits back and self-reflects on himself and say, look, yeah, I could have did this better. I dropped the ball on this, you know, I could have trained better or I could have studied harder or.
They don't humble themselves to that point.
Nah, it's not because they think it's a sign of weakness and then you're worried about, you know, what other people think, right? Because you consistently in your life, you consistently judging yourself based on what you perceive others are doing instead of staying in your lane and setting your own goals, you know, and meeting those own goals you set for yourself without exterior influences, right? A lot of people say, oh, well, if he's there and I'm him, but you don't know what that man do behind the scene. You don't know the hours that man put in. You only see the finished product. You know what I'm saying? You only see the basketball player knocking the clutch 3. Right. But you don't know how many times he did the 10-second countdown in the gym. Yeah. You know, day in, day out of practice, you know, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, putting them up.
First one in, last one out.
Yeah, and grind it. You don't see that part, right? You don't see that part. That part's ugly, right? There's a lot of failures in that, right? And so you don't want to see that part. You just want to see the glamour.
It's like when you're growing your hair out and you want to get locks, you got to go through that ugly phase first.
Yeah.
Gotta go through
you might have to cut all that bullshit off your face. You know what I'm saying? You might have to cut it all off real quick because the hair ain't been trained to do what you needed that hair to do.